I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, the Ringgold police chief is accused of covering up an officer's relationship with a teen girl. 44-year-old officer Kevin Shadwick allegedly had sex with the girl while he was working for the city. After someone complained to Chief Dan Bilbrey about the relationship, Bilbrey reportedly gave Shadwick a choice: resign or face investigation. Nothing about the relationship was ever written in his personnel file. Shadwick was later hired as an officer in Fort Oglethorpe. He's since been fired. One person is dead and another is critically injured after a shooting in Meigs County. Authorities say Timothy Johnson died and his nephew Larry Johnson is in the hospital. Officials are trying to determine why the two were shooting at each other. One person was shot near East Side Elementary School this morning. Police say it happened on South Willow Street around 2:30. The victim is expected to survive. We'll have more details as they're available at timesfreepress.com. A Cleveland police officer has been arrested. Edwin Millen faces charges of insurance fraud, arson, and filing a false report. Millen's Chrysler was found burning near the Georgia state line in May. He told police his car was stolen and that he didn't know who took it. He's been placed on paid leave from the police department. 2 nurses were stabbed in an attack at a hospital in Knoxville. A patient allegedly armed himself with a knife and scissors at Chattanooga Physicians Regional Medical Center. Officials say John Hagan and Julie Hartzell are recovering. 40-year-old Gary Michael Smallwood is charged with attempted first-degree murder. He remains in jail on a $500,000 bond. 5 adopted children of the late Aztec Industries CEO are contesting their father's estate in a lawsuit. They claim their stepmother unfairly excluded them from a will drawn up in 2013. The lawsuit says the children didn't know they had been disinherited until after J. Don Brock's death in March. Catoosa County has hired a new county manager. Jim Walker Jr. will take the job September 28th. He previously served as manager of Henry County, Georgia. He also worked as Alabama's Director of Homeland Security and was an aide to Ronald Reagan. Walker replaces Mike Helton, who resigned in June. He'll earn $125,000 per year. A former Star Trek actress is charged with exposing herself to children in East Tennessee. 41-year-old Jennifer Ann Lean, who played Kess on the TV show, was arrested at her home in Harriman. Deputies say she was naked under a blanket and refused their request to get dressed. Officials say the kids involved were under 13. A new report rates the least happy states in America. Tennessee ranks 5th on the list. The study accounted for everything from work hours and safety to adequate sleep. Mississippi came in 4th, Kentucky was 3rd, Alabama was the 2nd least happiest state, and West Virginia was 1st. The happiest state in America is apparently Utah. The suspect in a 2014 Bilo shooting has agreed to serve 6 years in prison. 20-year-old D'Angelo Dews pleaded guilty to aggravated assault. Prosecutors say he argued with employee Desmond Gearing at the store on Brainerd Road before shooting him. All 4 buildings at Superior Creek Lodge have been condemned. 1,500 people were evacuated from the extended stay hotel. After East Ridge officials received a complaint, the city said the buildings should be vacated due to the imminent danger of collapse. Inspectors found structural damage to walkways caused by rotting and deemed it a threat to human life. Tennessee is among the top 10 states where women are murdered by men. A new report shows the volunteer state ranks 6th on the list. And finally, AT&T plans to extend broadband service to 80,000 customers in rural Tennessee. The development will roll out over the next 6 years. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 84 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 61. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.